This is an older tune of mine. My first tour was through the Midwest. In my old Saab, I spent about a month. I think I had probably 3 performances. It's before I figured out the whole routing thing. So I spent a lot of time by myself driving around, and subsequently did a lot of writing as well. So this is a song I wrote for my muse. It's called Loneliness Is. Loneliness is my muse, is my muse. Lonely too, I fall to pieces when you don't come round. Far beyond the countryside, with childlike ways you showed me how to see. Oh, now can't you see you're killing me till words are spilling out of me again? I recall a time or two you took my hand and showed me how to see. Whoa, now can't you see you're killing me till words are spilling out of me again? From somewhere in the recess of this uninspired skull, you're daring me to dream another song, perhaps to being like me outside of company. You're unfettered by the sounds, all because loneliness is my muse, is my muse. Lonely too, I fall to pieces when you don't come round. From somewhere in the recess of this uninspired skull, you're daring me to dream another song, perhaps to being like me outside of company. You're unfettered by the sound, all because loneliness is my muse, is my muse. Lonely too, I fall to pieces when you don't come round. Thanks. Thank you. This next one's inspired by travels through South America, Central America, and with the realization that I was really lucky to be born where I am. It's all a matter of latitude and longitude, which determines, in a way, your stake in life. So this one's called Sad Affair. Maria, her youngest, only 2, exhausted all her options, there was nothing she could do. When she left, she said, be good and please don't cry. His tears welled in her eyes, and she said, remember, Mama loves you. Brush your teeth and study hard. I am off to make us a better life, even if we must be apart, we must be apart. About a luna llena, all quiet and still. Coyotes cross the border in the early morning chill. Bodies pressed tightly in the back, well, hope was taking over her fear. And now the world has served her a sober pill, and does so every day. And somewhere in some home she's made perfection, while her own life is dwindling away, is dwindling away. Oh, 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 it's a sad, sad affair when latitude and longitude hold you in despair. Oh, it's a sad affair when the grief you're breathing daily is so much thicker than the air. Manuel, oh Manuel, so honest and strong, took a job that promised more, not sensing what was wrong. Taken far away, his heart fell as his fate came clear into view. And now his back is bent from the weight of earth he carries every day. And somewhere, someone with golden fingers will exclaim, how lovely and so nice, how lovely and so nice. Oh, 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 it's a sad, sad affair when latitude and longitude hold you in despair. Oh, it's a sad, sad affair when the grief you're breathing daily is so much thicker than the air. Oh, it's a sad affair when latitude and longitude hold you in despair. Oh, it's a sad, 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 sad affair when the grief you're breathing daily is so much thicker than the air. Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you what a pleasure this has been tonight and how wonderful you all are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's well worth the trip, well worth the trip. And thank you to Acoustic Long Island and Dave for coaxing me to come down. Oscars for treating me to a really wonderful, tasty dinner, which has fueled me through the evening. I'm going to end with a song inspired by Massachusetts, where I grew up. We have another? Oh, that's right, that's right. So I grew up just south of Boston, but there's a city called Lynn that is north of Boston. And if you grow up anywhere around the area, anytime somebody says Lynn or makes a reference to Lynn, Lynn, city of sin, you never go out the way you come in, is how you're supposed to kind of answer. And then there's also the children's rhyme where you bounce the kid on your knee and you say, trot, trot to Boston, trot, trot to Lynn. You better watch out or you're going to fall in. And then you pretend you're going to drop them. They love it. It goes over famously. Remember that one. So I got a little bit curious about the derivation of all these references to Lynn, and did a little research and found a really awesome story about a man named John Murray Spear, who is a real person. He was living in Lynn in the 1800s, and at that time it was this hotbed of spiritual activity, Shakers and Quakers and Universalists. And John Murray Spear was a Universalist. He actually started the Universalist Church, which became Unitarian Universalist. But he was dabbling in spiritualism and started receiving messages from the heavens to build the next Messiah out of spare parts. Isn't that great? And supposedly the Messiah would come down and take its form. It would come to life like the new Frankenstein and lead everybody into a new and better age. And an angry mob ruined the thing, which is why we're all in such trouble right now. But perhaps someday it'll have a resurgence. So anyway, this one's for John Murray Spear, and for you, it's called God Machine. So thanks again. Trot, trot to Boston, trot, trot, trot to Lynn. You better to watch out or you're going to fall in. And I swear you won't go out how you came in. Oh, Lynn, Lynn, the city of sin, don't you fall down to your knees. Be careful what you sow with your seeds.